Ever wondered what a Bitcoin ETF is and why it's causing such a buzz? Let's dive right in. A Bitcoin exchange-traded fund, or ETF for short, is a type of investment fund that tracks the price of Bitcoin and trades on traditional market exchanges. This means investors can buy and sell shares of the ETF on the stock market, without needing to own or manage the actual cryptocurrency. It's like a bridge connecting the traditional financial market with the world of cryptocurrencies. Now, why all the excitement? Well, there's anticipation brewing around the first futures-based Bitcoin ETF in the United States. With the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, or the SEC, reviewing applications from various fund managers like ProShares, VanEck, Invesco, and Galaxy Digital Funds, the race is on. The launch of a Bitcoin ETF could simplify Bitcoin investment, making it more accessible to the everyday investor. This is a major step in the financial world. Bitcoin ETFs are poised to attract institutional investors and provide wider access to cryptocurrencies. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. The journey to the first Bitcoin ETF has been a long one, filled with anticipation and speculation. This path has been lined with exciting news and nerve-wracking rumors, all contributing to the ever-evolving narrative of Bitcoin. In recent times, Bitcoin has been trading near 6-month highs. This surge is not random but driven by the anticipation of the launch of the first futures-based Bitcoin exchange-traded funds in the United States. Investors worldwide have been eagerly awaiting this milestone, as it promises to open up wider access to cryptocurrencies and attract institutional investors. One such ETF that has been the talk of the town is the ProShares Bitcoin Strategy ETF. The expectation was that it could start trading if the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, known as the SEC, did not object. But it's not just ProShares in the race. Other fund managers such as VanEck, Invesco, and Galaxy Digital Funds have also thrown their hats in the ring, applying to launch their own Bitcoin ETFs. Each application adds to the growing anticipation, and every announcement, approved or not, creates ripples in the market. Speaking of ripples, let's not forget the tumultuous wave that was caused by the false report of the SEC approving BlackRock's spot Bitcoin ETF. This report sent Bitcoin prices on a brief 10% spike, only to have them settle around a 3% increase after BlackRock clarified that their application was still under review. This event was a clear demonstration of how the mere prospect of a Bitcoin ETF can significantly sway the market. With every rumor and piece of news, the Bitcoin market reacts, demonstrating the high hopes for Bitcoin ETFs. Whether it's a surge in trading due to anticipation or a spike in price because of a rumor, the journey to Bitcoin ETFs is anything but dull. So, what does the introduction of Bitcoin ETFs mean for the cryptocurrency market? The implications are broad and potentially transformative. Bitcoin ETFs can act as a beacon, attracting institutional investors who may have been reticent to dip their toes into the crypto waters. With the ETF structure, these investors can gain exposure to Bitcoin's price movements without the need to directly own or secure the cryptocurrency. This wider access can lead to an influx of capital, adding liquidity and stability to the market. But there's more. In a world where inflation worries are increasingly at the forefront of investors' minds, Bitcoin ETFs could serve a critical role. By offering a way to invest in Bitcoin, which many view as digital gold, ETFs provide a potential hedge against inflation. As global inflation concerns rise, so does the demand for Bitcoin and, by extension, Bitcoin ETFs. The approval of Bitcoin ETFs could potentially open up a new era for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies at large. With this new avenue for investment, we could see an increase in both the acceptance and adoption of Bitcoin, further entrenching its position within the financial landscape. With the buzz around Bitcoin ETFs, what can we expect moving forward? As the future unfolds, we're likely to see the potential approval of more Bitcoin futures. This is a significant development, as it will allow investors to speculate on the future price of Bitcoin without actually owning the cryptocurrency, thus making the investment process simpler and more accessible. In addition to futures, there's also a lot of anticipation around the ongoing review of over 10 spot Bitcoin ETF applications by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC. These applications from financial giants like BlackRock and Fidelity could lead to the launch of spot Bitcoin ETFs, which would allow investors to own actual Bitcoins through a regulated and transparent investment vehicle. This flurry of activity suggests that we're on the brink of a new era in cryptocurrency investing. one where Bitcoin and other digital assets become more integrated into traditional financial systems. This could have a profound impact on the price of Bitcoin, as well as the broader cryptocurrency market. As we anticipate the launch of Bitcoin ETFs, one thing is clear: they could be a game changer in the world of cryptocurrencies.